So, for this particular question, we were talking about that you just simply have to take your inputs that are S and the T, right? And you just have to figure it out that in total how many ways from your input that will be the S, how many ways you can deliver T as a result. Right, so what are the different ways with which you can generate T as a result from the S? This is what you have to just do. So my S, that is my input, that says that we have the input as a rabbit, R-A-B-B-I-T. Right, now you just have to get the result as R-A-B-B-I-T. So very simply you can get it in the three manners also. Right, if you just write that in the three times, R-A-B-B-I-T, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. So yeah, you'll be able to get that very easily. Fine, so yeah, you can just get it in the three different ways. Second is my input says we are having BABG, BAG. That is my S, right? And T is equal to bag. So now it says that from the input which is S, how many T values, which is your how many bag, you can get as a result, right? It is simply saying that you can just get 5 over there. So explanation are there are total 5 ways you can get in from the bag, which is like bag, 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 and simply like that, right? So see, this is how you can just get in this particular result. This is how you can generate this particular results using the different types of these strings which are S and T, and you just have to return the number of distinct subsequences with the S which is gonna be equal to the T. So what I'll do, I'll help you to write this program very quickly. So I'm making up a class which is solution class in case you are using your Leetcode IDEs, guys. So you do not need to make up a separate class or a function. It will automatically be declared over there into your IDE where you'll be writing up your program. As of now, I'm just using my Google Colab notebook to write this out. I have to declare that on my own. So I made a class which is my solution class, and I'm going to make up a function which is num distinct function. Okay, num distinct function. Inside the brackets, I'm going to pass up over here as self. Okay, S I'll be taking as my str. Just a minute, guys. S I'll be taking there as S will be my str. Okay, T will also be my str, like that. Okay, and I'm just simply going to set that to integer because my final output is going to be integer, because I will be getting that total how many are different ways from which I can obtain T from S, right? This is what I just have to do. So I'll be taking first for M as a variable. Okay, and I'm going to check out the length for this. Length is by S, let's say. Okay, getting down, I'll be taking a variable as a N, and for that also I'll be checking what is my length for the T, because I have to obtain T from S, and I have to figure out that from T how we can obtain S in how many manners we can obtain, right? I'll be taking a variable, let's say that is equal to dp, and I'm going to set that equal to 0 over here. 0 multiplied by, I'll be doing up over n plus 1, applying up my for loop. So for, I'll be taking, let's say for I in range. Okay, for I in range, I'll be putting up the condition m plus 1. Okay, this is the very first thing. So this is shorthand for loop which I applied inside a variable, that is my dp variable. I just simply multiplied that with n plus 1. Okay, and wrote down the condition that for I in range till the time it goes till m plus 1, you just have to get that respective value, right? Moving down, I'll be putting a separate for loop. So for I in the range, okay, we are having m plus 1. For I in range m plus 1, I'm going to write dp, I of dp, okay, that I'm going to set that here as 0, which will be equal to 1. So for I in range m plus 1, I'm going to set dp of I bracket 0, which is equal to my 1, right? That is what I'm just simply going to do up till now. Now, getting down, first of all, what I'm just going to do over here is that I will be having the dp initialized table that will be a complete full of zeros, right? So for that respectively, you can just simply go with a condition that okay, I'll be putting that inside my bracket because I will not be using that into my program, but I'll be telling you how you can just put that. So I would just that for I in range, for I in the range bracket, I'm gonna do 1 comma that will be my n plus 1. Okay, my very first condition for getting the initialized DP table, that is gonna completely fill up with the zeros. So DP, I'll just put off 0 of I, and that I'm gonna set that as 0. Right, so see, over here just applying this respective for loop and going with this condition, this is what I had it to do. Further proceeding, I'll be applying in my further for loops for getting the correct, whatever the characters you're having right away, for getting that skipped, right? Whatever the current characters are getting used, getting that skipped. So yeah, we'll be writing up the further loops for that. So goes with my for loops. So for I in the range, okay, for I in the range, I'm gonna do 1 comma m plus 1, okay, and for that I'm just gonna put that for j in the range, okay, 1 comma n plus 1. Okay, that's the first thing which I'll be doing. I'll be putting up different I and j loops that are gonna hit out m plus 1 and n plus 1 also. Right. Next, I'll be putting up over here dp again as a variable, and I'm gonna just set dp of I into j. That will be plus equal to dp of I minus 1 and into the bracket that is rj. So that what it is basically helping me to do, it is simply helping me that if the current character is skipped, that is what it is helping me to get it. After that, applying my if condition also, that if of minus 1 is equal to t of j minus 1. If s of I'll just put up s of I minus 1 like this, right? I'll just simply miss that. So if s of I minus 1 is equal to t of j minus 1, so in that case I'll be just simply setting that dp of I and dp of I and j plus equal to the dp of I minus 1, and that will similarly go for j minus 1. Right, so yeah, that is it. And after coming out of my for loop, what I'm going to do, I'll simply return up over here the result, which is dp of, I'll simply set that to minus 1 and minus 1 over here, minus 1 and minus 1, right? And that is what I'm getting. So see, this is whole program which you have to just do up over here. Whenever like you're having these two strings which are your string number s and t, you just have to return the number of distinct subsequences of s, which is going to be equal to the t. So test cases are over generated over here, so you just have to fit in the answer onto a 32-bit integer, signed integer, right? So I declared a class, made the functions for this, applied the for loops, right? And at last returned out the final result. So see, this is one of the methods how you can solve this particular question. You all might have some different methods also with which you can solve out this particular question. So you can just let them know in the chat box, and sooner further more these kind of videos will be coming up into the further days, right? So all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care. Everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So guys, welcome to this another video where we are going to see the solve of the Leetcode question. Okay, we'll be seeing that how we will be solving up this particular question. What is the method for solving it out, right? How we will further be proceeding and like doing this particular question. So before everything, I'll just let you know that this question has been picked out from the Leetcode only. So if you go to the Leetcode, you will be finding up this respective question. Secondly, you can use the Leetcode directly to write down these answers for the particular this particular question. And for whatever the questions we have been discussed in the previous lot of videos. So yeah, you can just use of the Leetcode IDs directly to write down these questions over there, the answers for these all of the questions. And after that, maybe everything would be pretty clear, and you can just run and submit your questions over there also. Okay, so yeah, starting with this particular question which we are having up over here. So my question says that we are having two strings s and t. Okay, we have to return the number of distinct subsequences of s which equals to t. Okay, we have to return the number of distinct subsequences. Means we are having a string. Right, now from that particular string, how many different subsequences you can make, right? That we have to return in terms of the numbers. So what you have, you just have the test cases also which are given to you. Okay, these are over here. So like your answer fits onto a 32-bit signed integer. You have to make sure that your answer is getting fitted out to a 32-bit signed integer, guys. Okay. Now, as in the terms of example, let's say we are having up an input as s is equal to rabbit, t is also equal to rabbit. Right, so output is goes as key output will be my number as 3, and the result is because it is as shown as the 3 ways you can generate rabbit from s. You can just write RA triple BIT, RA triple BIT, RA triple BIT. This is a method like how you can obtain this rabbit from the second string, that is your string number S. Right. So yeah, that is how you can just simply get this particular question to be done.